So I heard you fired the model today.
Yeah, I don't know where they find these weirdos.
It takes a bit of eccentric personality to stand naked in front of a video camera.
Oh, that's true.
But we can't have people fondling themselves on camera. I just talked to the modeling agency. They're going to be sending someone new tomorrow.
Okay. So, you know my contract is up next week, right?
Yeah, I've been looking into it, but the best you're going to get is a 3% increase, if that. And they're looking to shit can people, not give people raises right now. But, hey, you know, I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it. My hands are tied. But, here.
No, that's all right. Well,
Come on. If I can't get you raised, the least I can do is get you a drink. It's in a Star Trek flask.
you know, you could buy me a drink at a bar like a normal person.
Oh, but everything tastes better out of a Star Trek flask.
Jesus, is that vodka?
Yep.
You drink warm vodka?
Yeah. No one can smell vodka on your breath. That's an old pro tip for you.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, Margot.
How come you have work so early?
Long story. Second half of the shoot got canceled. So I might get a 3% raise if I count my blessings.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, does that mean I need to go back to working full time?
I don't think it'll make a difference with the cost of daycare nowadays.
Yeah, but we need a 2-bedroom apartment.
I know.
Margot needs her own bedroom.
Well, I've been looking at Craigslist and I found some 2-bedroom apartments that are going for about what we're paying now.
I thought the rent were going through the roof right now. It's a tech boom.
Well, yeah, but it's, you know, it's not the most sought after neighborhood that I'm looking at.
Or is it?
The Excelsior?
The what?
The Excelsior neighborhood. It's like south past the Mission, on Mission, but just like way south.
South like Daly City South?
No, it's still San Francisco. I mean, it's not that nice, and it's in the fog belt, so it's cheap.
Oh, you're really selling me on this one. I don't want to leave the city.
No, but I mean, I guess that's what you do when you have kids. You know, the city's not really for us anymore. It's for the rich and the homeless and the drunk. I mean, the city was great during my drinking days.
Oh, because those days are over?
Yeah, I'm no teetotaler, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought I smelled vodka on your breast just now.
But you can't smell vodka on someone's breath.
Anyway, you know what? Maybe it is time for us to leave the city.
So we're thinking of moving to the Excelsior.
The Excelsior? Why would you move there?
Well, because it's cheap.
I lived in San Francisco my whole life. I swear, I don't know where the fuck the Excelsior is.
Well, maybe that's because you're an elitist, Mel. You know, I'd love to get a place around here for under $2,400, but let's face it, it's not gonna happen. You know, I got mouths to feed. I gotta find a cheaper place.
Mouths to feed? Really? Can you use a more like cliched phrase? When you Archie Bunker or something now? Mouths to feed?
I do have mouths to feed.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. In fact, I do.
Whatever. This is a retarded conversation. So I locked up a location for the bar scene.
Really?
Yeah, really? Fuck, do you doubt me?
No, I was just punctuating the conversation.
What does that mean?
You know, like when you say uh-huh or oh yeah. What's the problem here?
Oh, I thought you were saying it sarcastically, like, oh really?
Why would I say it like that?
I don't know.
I was punctuating the conversation, and I'm stoked that you found a bar location.
Stoked? What are you, a stoner now? We got a bar location and I'm stoked.
I appreciate you locking down the bar location. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're gonna love it. It's gnarly. Hey, listen, who's this AK guy? What, Andy's not shooting this anymore?
No, Andy got another gig.
Oh. And you couldn't get M16 to shoot it?
When can we look at the location?
Tomorrow?
Okay, that sounds good.
My Uncle Steve's trying to rent an apartment out in Noe Valley.
Really, Noe Valley? That must be really expensive.
It's not, because it's a shitty place.
That sounds awesome.
It's shitty for Noe Valley people, but you know, you're used to shitty places.
I'm not used to shitty places.
Like, there's no closet space, and there's no, like, deck or patio or outdoor space or light, and there's probably some bugs and definitely some mold, but it's still nice.
Really?
Yes, really. God, are we gonna do this again? If I tell you something, I'm being honest.
No, I'm...
Or are you punctuating the conversation again?
No, I'm definitely interested.
Are you stoked?
I don't know if I'd say I'm stoked, but...
You should be. It's Noe Valley. It's awesome.
Really?
Okay, now that was sarcastic.
Yeah, I just never thought I'd be one of those white people having kids, moving to Noe Valley. It's kind of a cliche, isn't it?
Well, you're a white person with a kid, and you've got mouths to feed, so you need a cliched place to live. Besides, you're not rich, so you don't fit the stereotype.
True that.
Don't say.
Sorry, I don't know why I said true that. You're right.
Do you want me to ask about the apartment?
Would you? That would be great.
Yeah, sure thing, bud.
You wanted to see me?
Sit down. The Baron.
The Baron? You mean Gary Anderson? What about him?
Fuck, you had to fire the Baron?
What?
The Baron is close with President Drysdale.
How so?
Apparently, he used to babysit her when she was a small child.
He used to babysit her?
Yeah.
What kind of person lets the penis sniffer babysit their daughter?
Don't call him the penis sniffer or Gary Anderson. He's the Baron, and you call him the Baron from now on.
All right, geez. What, do they have your office bugged or something?
Maybe. You never know with these people. I need you to go in, set up some chairs in the studio.
What for?
President Drysdale is coming down to meet with us.
She's coming down here? She never comes down here.
Yeah, you fucked up.
How am I supposed to know that the penis sniffer is our boss's childhood babysitter?
Baron!
Baron, right.
Look, I'll throw you under the bus if I have to.
You will?
Only if I have to. Look, I'll back you unless you lose your shit. Then fuck you under the bus.
All right, Walter.
Really need to work on your temper. You know you have some anger management problems. Fucking penis sniffer.
There are only 3 chairs here, Walter. Why are there only 3 chairs?
Oh, I didn't realize that the Baron was going to be joining us today.
You know, I just put in a purchase order for more chairs.
Oh, that's great. You're really right on top of things, aren't you, Walter? Have a seat, Mr. Truffaut. Is this your book?
Yeah?
Must be a fascinating read. I prefer you don't bring your personal reading material to work. Okay, sit down.
I guess I could go get another chair from down the hall.
If you want to keep your job, you'll sit down.
On the ground?
Well, we're not going to wait for Walter's purchase order to come in, so. Now listen, you work in art education. If you're made uncomfortable by the human form, I suggest you seek different employment.
I'm not made uncomfortable by the human form. I've directed countless nude models in our studio over the past 8 years. What I have a problem with...
Jack is a well-respected member of our department. This is all one big misunderstanding. I'm sure we can just leave behind us.
Well, from what the Barons told me, it's more than just a misunderstanding. It's a fundamental problem with your department, Walter.
Well, let's not bring the department into this.
There is a lot of boys' club immaturity and prudishness at work here.
I'm not being prudish. This guy's getting compensated as an artist model, and he's supposed to stand still for hours at a time. He can't sit still for 5 minutes without scratching his balls.
Now, Jack, that sounds, I mean...
It's on camera. I can get the footage. I can show it to you right now.
Are you trying to get yourself fired?
No.
All right. Now this needs to be taken care of immediately. The Baron will go back to work on his painting class, and you two will behave professionally. Now Walter has been pleading your case with me of late to raise your salary, but in light of your recent performance, I am going to offer you a contract at 80% of your current rate.
What?
That's fair. I think that's fair. Don't you, Jack?
This will be a 1-year probationary contract, at the end of which we will raise you back up to your current rate, provided we feel your performance warrants that.
Fine.
Jack, do you want us to roll?
Yeah, roll cameras.